What's up, guys? It's Spiderwolf back for another JJKPhantomparade video. So today we're going to be talking about this new wishlist feature that just dropped today apparently. So basically the way it works is that you're able to, oh, I'm kind of blocking it here, but basically the way you're able to the way this works is basically you're able to choose whatever SSR character or recollection bit you want out of 3. And in this case, you know, you got 3 characters, you got 3 recollection bits. They did mention here in the small text that what they're showing up here on this image may not be what we actually get. It's literally what we're getting. I just thought that was a little bit funny. But yeah, today I'm just going to be talking about like what characters you guys should probably be choosing, right? Of course, it also just kind of depends on what characters you do have, but we also like have, you know, characters that are of course like just way better, right? So you have these like 3 characters, these 3 recollections, it's literally the same thing. We have Blue Gojo here, we have Green Itadori here, we have Red Maki here, and then we have these 3 recollection bits. So Green Itadori, once he has all his buffs on JP, like all his buffs, so you have to basically grind his like, what is it, like I think 1 or 2 skills to like level 10. You have to grind like the new end-game kind of materials and stuff to be able to get this. But this is where this Green Itadori will end up as like peak potential currently. So he ends up like an SS tier, like as a really broken green DPS, which is pretty cool. So he's going to be in the long term, he's going to be very good, right? And then Blue Gojo's just always here, right? And then Red Maki, she's sadly only in at A tier, right? So she's not really that good, even with the buffs. So she's still pretty mid. As for the recollection bits, right, we do have this one though, the release with Toji. This one is the S tier Toji one. It's for physical DPSs. I do have this one. It's actually not too bad. So if you guys are missing like a recollection bit like for Toji or like a really good, because you know, I think he's like the only good physical DPS currently in the game that at least I can think of at the top of my head. I think like tomorrow maybe, but I know specifically more for Toji. This is a pretty good one to get. So if you guys are missing one, then that might not be a bad one to pick up, because it is it's not too bad, right? It's an S tier one. And it gives like a pretty decent damage boost overall. Then we have this other one that's like a mixed damage one, which is an A tier one, which is the one with Nobara and then Itadori and then Gojo waving back to each other. So that's where that one lands. And then we have one more, which is a healer one. We go to support. It is this defensive one, or my bad, it's defensive. That was heal. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that this one heals you. Yeah, heals everybody by 30%, and then also gives you a 10% damage decrease at the start of the thing. So this one is like a SS tier defensive one. Though I will say though, at least from most of the guides I've seen for like clearing legendary tower, because I kind of use them to kind of help me out when I'm kind of stuck a little bit. Most of them don't really even use any of these support defensive ones. They mainly always use offensive ones that give you attack buffs and stuff and damage boosts. So these are the ones that I mainly see you know, in guides be used more often than not, and I rarely see any defensive ones. As nice as they are, I hardly see anyone. So I don't think, even though as like you know, amazing as this one is, right, it's SS tier, I don't think this one's gonna really be that necessary to be, you know, to choose right away, unless it's like the last one you don't have, then you know, might as well go for that. But in terms of like characters though, if we go back to characters real quick, I'd say you honestly, if you're a Blue Gojo, you have Green Itadori, I don't really think you need to pick up a Red Maki unless you really want her for collector purposes, but I don't think you really need her at that point. You could, like, honestly, I'd recommend just not pick her, right? And because if you do already have Blue Gojo or Green Itadori, then I think it'd just be way smarter to pick one of these two. Now, if you're missing either Blue Gojo or Blue Itadori, which I don't think that's the case, because, you know, I'm assuming most people chose Blue Gojo in the beginning of the game, right? Then I would still, like, I say you had Blue Gojo, but then, or I say you were missing both, if that happened, right? Which I don't think that happened, but you never know, right? If you're missing between the 2 of them, I'd say it'd probably be a safer bet to go for Blue Gojo, because currently right now in the game, there's no other really good blue DPS besides this red Toge here, this Inamaki, or I mean not red, blue, this blue one. He's good, like he's like the second, I'd say, really good blue DPS in the game, but he's not available currently to be summoned. So I'd say Blue Gojo is the way you want to go about it. And then later down the road, because we're going to get some better blue characters like Blue Maki here eventually. And then once we have the rerun of the JJK movie Zero Club, which will be happening in about a month or something, then this Blue Geto will be back, and he's like, when he gets his buffs, he becomes a really good blue DPS, which he should be getting his buffs once we start our somewhere into our first anniversary. Once we have the rerun, this Blue Geto will finally be up to SS tier, because currently on global he's probably like A tier, B tier, and then like support he's like okay, but once he gets all his buffs, he's gonna like skyrocket up to be like really good. So that's what I'd recommend. Now as for recollection bits, I guess I'll do one last thing too. Yeah, for characters like, even though Green Story is good, If you don't have Blue Gojo for some reason, then he's worth it. Now, if you do have both of them, right, then if you're wondering who should I dupe up more, go for Blue Gojo. He's just way better to dupe up. Even though Green Itadori is good, or he's going to be good eventually, I still think it's way better to dupe up Blue Gojo because like currently Blue's lacking on global for the moment until we get the movie Zero collab, which will have a lot, bigger boost thanks to this Geto here. And of course also Sakana, right? When Sakana comes out in like 2 months-ish, right? Unless they bring him out early, which I kind of hope they do a little bit. Until Sakana comes out, which I mean Sakana's like just the most broken DPS in the game. Like he's good against everything, I'm assuming. But yeah, he's also Blue, right? So Blue gets another skyrocketed boost from him. So Blue Geto must be worth it if you guys are wondering. If you guys have the cubes for it, of course. But anyways, that's a whole different topic. So for recollection bits, the ones I would probably recommend out of all of these, like I said, it just also depends, right, on what you do have. But then again, I say that, right, but then you can only pick one of them, right? You can only pick one character or one recollection bit. So I probably would recommend picking the characters like Blue Gojo instead of the recollection bits. But if you are missing some good recollection bits, like say you have Retoji, but like, oh dang, I don't have a good recollection bit for him, then yeah, I'd say then at that point, yeah, sure, go for this Toji recollection bit here. If you have Toji, I mean this Todo one. If you don't have Toji, or if you don't have the good recollection bit Toji, then yeah, pick this one up. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Now there's the other one that's a mixed damage one, which is with like Itadori, Nobara, and all them, right? With Gojo. This one's an A tier one. If you don't have any of these S tier ones, then maybe go for that one. But I don't think you really need to go either way. I mean, plus this was Camping Gojo one, which is also like just a really good one. So if you were pulling the game around there, you would have that one. But otherwise, I wouldn't really recommend it to pick this one up because I don't think it's really that worth it to pick up because it's like it gives like okay boosts and stuff. Like, and now if you were missing like a really good mixed damage one, and say you had like Yuta or the Yellow Gojo or something like that, and you needed like a really good yellow mixed damage DPS, I kind of still wouldn't recommend it. But like if you don't have anything else, then I guess it's fine to use it. Though I feel like one of these was free. Like I think these two, yeah, these two are like free. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think one of these were free. I think this one was free actually. This one, I think this one might have been free. I could be wrong with this one, but I think this one's free. But anyways, regardless, like I'm saying, I don't think it's really worth. But yeah, I don't really think it's worth to pick this mixed damage one because it's just like A tier one's kind of it'll like help you out for like a little bit, but it won't be that good for long term in my opinion. And then the other one, of course, we did go already over, which is the support one, the healer one. Even though it is an SS tier one and is nice, overall I don't think it's really gonna be that worth it because most teams that for more endgame content don't really use heal defensive ones that I've seen. They mainly just go for the full offense to just do as much damage as possible to just nuke the boss. So that's why I'm like, I don't really think it's worth going for the defensive one, even though it's nice and it's good. I think it's probably better to use it for either Blue Gojo, Itadori, or just another dupe on Blue Gojo. Or if you need a really good physical DPS one, then get the Todo one. That one's not too bad at all. I guess we can also real quick, before we wrap this video up, let's pick. So for me, who I'm gonna pick, because I already have, what's funny, I already have all of these basically. So I'm gonna pick up Blue Gojo for me and get another dupe for him to make him even stronger on my account. Because like, yeah, this is the login bonus here. So the character is gonna be basically in the last week. So yeah. As you guys can see here, you guys had to wait like a whole month basically for the character, which kind of sucks they put it at the end of the month, but of course it makes sense, right? They want to incentivize people to log in every single day to at least, get that done. And then we do get like a decent amount of cubes. We get, was it 300 cubes? We got 300 cubes for the first 3 weeks. So I guess that's cool. I will say though, I am happy with the AP pots because I kind of do need a lot more AP pots. So the more AP pots that we're getting is pretty nice. So overall, like, decent rewards, right? And hey, at least we get something nice to look forward to at the end of the week, basically, with the cubes coming in, right? Or towards the weekend, I should say. But with that being said, I will see all of you guys later. So, peace. Take care, everybody.